He is a one-off, and we are looking at a one-off breaking off. A little bit too hard this time. Hasn't got behind the green. And I think, well, Ali, believe it or not, is looking at a safety shot, but you'd think he'd have a go with this red. There's a gap. Then he could get onto the black. Now you're potting well, Ali. No, he's refusing it, so there definitely is a game plan. Well, he's going to leave that red that he refused, I think. Oh, he's got it tight in behind the green. Nice round of applause from Peter Ebden, but Peter knows that he was playing that white onto the cushion, not in behind the green, but he'll take that. How's the pace? He's just trying to get into the back of that bunch. Might just have let a long straight red for the corner. It all depends on the angle. If it's not dead straight, Ali won't take it on. No use in attempting that because you can't get onto a colour. Could play a little thin one off that red twice across the table, though. That's the shot that is available to him. Missed the blue and green. He's got away with that, Ronnie. He thought when he hit it, the way he reacted, I thought, I'm going to stick him right in amongst the balls here. Now what's Ali got lined up here into the corner?
I think he was just squinting to see if the loose red passed those two reds into the corner, and it's very, very tight. It definitely pots off the left-hand jaw, but the angle he has on the cue ball, it's pointless playing it. So just got to be careful around the back of the pink, in behind green and brown again. He's played it thin. Oh, that sprung off the cushion as well. That did bounce a bit quick.
Ronnie's just looking to see if he can take the red into the corner, stun across the bunch of reds and get himself onto the black. This would be some shot. And that's what he's looking at there. Pot the red and try and miss the reds, get himself on the black. And what about that for a shot?
Very interesting, isn't it, Dennis? Because Ali Carter, there's no way in the world he'd have played that shot the way his game plan is, and you know we've got the stats in the commentary box here, and Ali's winning the safety bout, Ronnie's winning the potting bout. I mean, how do we decide who's going to win this match?
8.
Can a man that plays better safety win the tournament? I'm not sure.
9.
That's worth looking at this again. Not so much the pot, but the control of the cue ball. How's your luck? Not too good. The white is stuck in the reds.
14.
Played it well, but the white just got stuck on a couple of reds, and now he's got one over the pocket. Might be able to cut the other red onto it. If he doesn't, he's got to hide that one. Yellow and blue will be the snookering balls for the one that's near his body there.
Yes, it's a big target, isn't it, the yellow and blue? You have to consider himself very unlucky not to have been on a red there. He broke the pack perfectly.
Well, he's played some fabulous safety shots. This is going to have to be absolutely spot on. There is a gap back down the table, but does he cover that red that's over the pocket? That's the one he can play off the left side of it and get back down the table. He's looking for something else. He's already had a look at that. Yeah, that's the path it would take, but he's still got to cover that red. He's got to find that and get right up the table, not the end of my line, right up the table. And he hasn't. Has he fluked? Oh, it's dead there.
Well, as you rightly say, Dennis tried to move the red off the pocket, and he couldn't have hit it better, could he? He hit it perfectly. Another roll, that was in. So Ronnie's just won that safety exchange. Can he make it count? Oh, he's lost the cue ball. Oh, he wanted to hit that half ball, hit it quarter ball. That's the reason the cue ball's gone past the black.
And the blue doesn't pass the red. He can only play the green here. If he plays the green, he can cover that red that's up past the blue. It's not imperative that he covers that red as long as he gets the white close to the cushion. And he could play the brown and get tight on the cushion. But you think the green would be the easier one. So it is the brown. As long as he gets the cue ball tight to the cushion. But that last red that was over the pocket, they're tough to control, and he played it with a lot of drag, but it seemed to just take off when it hit the cushion, Willie.
Yeah, we've been showing that drag shot a few times this week, and how the white changes direction. It spins one way, then with the drag, and then ends up being topspin, and it just lost its drag by the time it got to the red, and the fact that he hit it thin. But he's won this safety exchange as well, so he'll be disappointed now, Ronnie, if he hasn't got a red on here. There's definitely one that pots, but only the brown and blue available, I think. Might play for brown, blue or yellow, swinging around two cushions. This is all break building, you see. You look at the things like that, and of course he's played it bad.
1.
It just shows you, I mean, Ali's game plan, it's definitely working at the moment. He's not playing slow, he's just playing better safety than Ronnie.
But to be fair there, as you mentioned, Willie, there was no colours available. There's the average shot time, and the pink was tied up, black was tied up. He tried to swing it round for the brown or blue, but he's got to keep his patience here as Ronnie, which he has done throughout this year's World Championship. And a few of the frames have gone a little bit awkward, but they're just as important as the frames you win with one visit.